My name is Jeffrey Shing, and I'm currently an 8th grader at Jeffrey Trail Middle School in Irvine, California. My project is called The Study of Levitation Distance and Stability Range in Diamagnetic Levitation. And I define levitation distance, in this case, is in this apparatus that I built. Levitation distance is a distance from the bottom surface of this magnet called a lifter magnet to the middle of this smaller magnet called a levitator magnet. And levitation distance can vary according to different conditions, such as magnetic force. And stability range is the distance between these two strange black plates. These two black plates are called paralytic graphite plates, or PG plates for short. They're strongly diamagnetic, which means that they repel a magnetic field, so it squeezes the magnet in between while it levitates. And this creates a range where the magnet can freely move around, and I call that the stability range. And I developed a couple of hypotheses where I measured how different controlled variables can affect levitation distance and stability range. In addition to these hypotheses, these controlled variables include the magnetic force of this lifter magnet, the weight of this levitator magnet, even the temperature of the environment, and the strength of this PG plates, and also the pole facing of these two magnets. And in addition to these hypotheses that I formed, I have two very practical ways using levitation distance and stability range to measure magnetic force and diamagnetic force. The magnetic force, I used these tungsten weights and added it onto a magnet to make it heavier and heavier without changing its strength. And therefore, and also with the help of these sensors called force-sensitive resistors, I could plot out the whole graph of the magnetic force between these two magnets. And in my future research, I would like to, instead of using too many pricey lifter magnets, I could make an electromagnet here, and therefore changing its current, I can change the levitation distance and other conditions. And also, I could use a mathematical model to simulate magnetic force between these two magnets and a diamagnetic force. Using my research and these models, I could eventually create new applications, such as levitating cargo on ships, or you can levitate your baggage on the baggage claim so you won't damage it. And there's a lot of more interesting applications you can use by magnetic levitation. Thank you for listening.